Welcome back, Peter Andre and Nathan Stewart Jarrett are my guests this morning. Welcome back, Peter. And now we're joined by paranormal expert Jacky Newcomb as well. Lovely to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
And a couple more of your wintry pictures, if you'll let me indulge. Rani has sent one in of some horses in the snow, which he took this week. Isn't that beautiful? And Alistair Johnston says, this is a picture of our garden in Lincolnshire, looking like a winter wonderland. Look at you with a garden the size of a field. Thank you very much for sending those in. We're going to be looking, of course, at your ghostly pictures as well, and stories with Jacky in a moment. I just thought you might be interested to see this one. And I'm not sure if you've realised that sometimes in the studio there is some... Yes, Jacky, you look aghast. Yeah. Well, that was taken by Andrew. Thank you for that, Andrew. He said it's not just your loyal viewers watching the show. Now, we're going to be celebrating the film release of the classic ghost story, The Woman in Black, by heading to South Wales. We're going to investigate the chilling mysteries of the ghosts of Llandaff. Peter's scared. Nathan's chuckling. A few cynical comments there from you, Nathan. Are you not seen a ghost yourself?
No, I mean, maybe I'm too spooked to believe, but no. No, that was just really, yeah.
Have you ever had a mysterious girl appear in an apparition?
That was really
very good. I've had experiences, but have you ever had... Well, you said it might be like sleep apnea, but that feeling of when you're waking up and...
Oh, yeah, sleep paralysis, because I get that,
sorry,
yeah.
sleep paralysis.
Yeah. You're kind of like asleep and you feel like someone in the room, but it's not real.
You felt like somebody was strangling you, though.
I felt the pressure on my feet all the way up and then to my neck.
And still married at the time?
And scream.
No?
Very good. Very good.
Jacky, let's go through some of the stories in the papers. In the Mail, a picture which some builders actually spotted this, and it was an old building, and it was a woman's outline at the window. It's in Meadowbank House in Cumbria, and they think it's, well, it's said to be the likeness of Frances Grimshaw, who worked at a guest house and died almost a year before. What do you see when you look at
I've looked at this very close up. It could be a person, it could be a woman, but I don't know whether it necessarily is a human outline. You know, I don't know. I mean, I think it's supposed to be the person that lived in the house before. It's a guest house, isn't it?
I see a bloke with a cigar. Was that just my imagination?
A reflection.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not 100% convinced.
I'm not going to haunt my own house. I'm going to a hotel in Barbados to haunt and I'll come back. So,
fabulous.
Stay in Cumbria if you like. Let's have a look at the next photo. That is from the Sun, and it's well, if you have a little look at the bottom left, you see the scary face from behind the cushions. Can you see? You look very, very, very closely.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you make of that, Jacky?
It's definitely a face. But how it got there, I mean, do we know what time of day it was taken?
Yeah, and somebody could have just
before and after
doctored the picture, do you think?
Do you know, you're more likely to see a ghost in the afternoon, although people go out ghost hunting at night.
Why is that?
Yeah,
then?
I don't know. It's
just that they've heard more in the afternoon.
Yeah, they've just the tests have been done, and just that there are more cases of people seeing ghosts in the afternoon.
Have you not had a ghostly experience yourself just in the last week?
Yeah, just a couple of days ago. Completely bizarre. I walked into the living room and my husband was watching television, and I said to him, "Oh, darling, will you go in the kitchen and vacuum the floor for me and I'll mop?" And he didn't answer, and I thought, oh, he's watching the programme. I popped into the utility room, then I heard the toilet flushing upstairs, walked back through and saw him walk down the stairs all right. And I thought, and I burst out laughing because I said, "Hang on a minute." And I looked in the lounge and there was nobody there. But, I mean, I'd spoken to him. He was sat in the room. And there's no way he could have got past me from where I was. I've never had that in that house before. It's not an old house or anything. And how creepy is that?
That is freaky. And obviously, you doing the job that you do, quite handy. Donna...
Useful story for the next book.
Donna has emailed in this picture. It's of myself and a friend, and the haze surrounding us is said to be an ectoplasm, meaning spirits engulfing someone. Are you familiar with this, she says? I've explained the picture. I can see lots of faces and people, and there was no smoke, she says, in the air that night.
We do see faces in smoke, in flames, because we're programmed to do so. I mean, even small babies, if you show them a picture of two dots and a circle...
She said there was no smoke, though.
No, but what the camera will pick up is often water vapour in the air. So again, I'm not saying it's not something, but there are other explanations. So it's useful to look at both sides of it as well.
What do you think when you see that picture?
So was she? I don't know. Was she really excited? I don't get. What did you say it was?
Well, she said it's an ectoplasm.
Oh right.
That's not a sexual feeling, Peter. I can hear the next song, Ectoplasmia.
She's got him today. She's got him today.
It's just being mean.
Yep, we're having a laugh, aren't we?
Yeah, we absolutely are, but I was still confused with that last word.
If you use that in a lyric, I want the royalties. This is from Gilly Edwards, and she said, this is an old building and dwelling in some woods, and they used to use this as a gunpowder factory at some point, and I see an old lady in this picture. She's dressed in what seems to be Victorian attire, a long skirt and a bonnet and a shawl around her shoulders, and I have a feeling she may have lived. Can you see that if we get closer in? She may have lived in one of the old dwellings, which is a lot to surmise, Gilly, from that. But what do you make of it, Jackie?
Do you know what that reminds me of? That, you know, there's a classic picture of that sort of abominable snowman, or whatever, and, you know, and he's walking past in the distance. So again, when we're used to seeing blurs, smudges, we can make faces out of them because our brains will do that. But, you know, there's something there, isn't there?
OK. At my work, upstairs, when the kegs are kept, I hear running feet and a small boy laughing. Workers say people hear this a lot and no one knows why, says Martin Dahl. Very quickly, what would you put that down?
I think that is something that we call an energy memory. It's a recording on the atmosphere, so it's non-conscious ghost energy, the same way you'd record voice on tape. And so where you've got high-energy laughter, where somebody's been killed, that is replayed over and over again on the atmosphere.
There you go, Martin. Thank you very much for that and for all your pictures today. Jackie, lovely to have you here. Peter, good luck with the literacy campaign and everything else. Nathan, thank you. And you're going to be a big star, I know it.